Welcome to 0 to 60.
I'm Matt McChesney. I'm the owner and operator of 6-0 Football Academy and 6-0 Equipment. Played at the University of Colorado from 2004. 6 years in the National Football League on both sides of football.
I'm Matt McChesney. This is 0 to 60. That is Coach Prime. We are at the University of Colorado. Brother, thank you so much.
All right. 0 to 60. We're rolling. All right, we're rolling. Happy Friday. It is the day before the day. We have a huge show for you here today. My man, Lawrence Vickers, is rolling. He will be on in a couple of minutes, and LV is the hype man, and we all know that he is not fucking around, and the last time he was on for CSU was awesome. We're going to try and get Vic on every week to talk shop and get Buffalo Country ready to roll. Look, bro, this is a huge game. We're going to talk about it start to finish here all day on 0 to 60. So let's get some bills paid and then we'll get rolling.
Let's pay some bills. This show is brought to you by BetOnline. BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for everything football. BetOnline is every stat, every matchup, and even live odds and spreads to bet on during the games. Think you know your stuff? Get in on our $200,000 mega contest and pick 5 games against the spread every week for your chance at weekly prizes and a share of $200,000 when the game's over. Head on over to our online casino, get in on a game of blackjack or poker, or unwind with one of our over 150 slot games. Head to the website today to get in on the action. Bet online, the game starts here, and we roll. Matt, it's Friday. How we feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm very optimistic about tomorrow, regardless of the rain or not. I could give a shit. The dirtier, the better. That's how I roll. I'm just excited. I think that this has great potential to set CU on the kind of season that they want to have, both from an individual perspective with the good players on the team, but also as a team perspective, trying to obtain big goals. So it's big time. You know, my son Nick is a recruit again up there tomorrow, which is humbling and awesome and great to see him chasing his dreams. And on top of the fact that you get to go to the CU game and, you know, God knows what's going to happen tomorrow. We got passes like we always do. We're going to be on the sideline. I'll be posting all day at 6-0 Academy on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Yeah. Make sure you check it out. We'll have a bunch of videos and cool stories and shit for Monday. Hopefully coming off a huge win against a good Baylor team. And looking forward to going to Orlando and getting a huge win against a really good UCF team. So lots to talk about here today. And, look, man, it's the day before the day is always hard for me. It was tough as a player because I want to go fucking play. I'm ready. And night games are the worst because you just sit around all day, just kind of like, oh my God, let's go. So, I really can't wait for the game tomorrow. And I really think that Colorado's got just a plethora of new shit to show people that they will unveil tomorrow night.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, I can't wait for this game. It's going to be a huge test. You know, their Big 12 opener. You know, Baylor seemed to have struggled on offense, but, you know, it's going to be a good matchup. Before we really dive into this.
Hold on. That's a good question. Who's leading in recruiting for your son, Nebraska or CU? Hey, Nick. CU or Nebraska is 1 or 2? Colorado 1, Nebraska 2. Alabama just invited him down the other day. So
really, oh
shit, bro! I have a lot of connections, so that's helping, obviously. But no one's just gonna they're not gonna watch him train and watch his tape and be like, yeah, he can't play. Bring him down. That's not the way this works. Yeah. So as a dad, I'm pretty fucking pumped. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no doubt. Ben, before we bring our special guest on here, he's getting ready to go. Just talk about your Jets last night briefly. What were your thoughts?
That's right, bitch. Aaron Rodgers looked good, too, talking shit to the head coach. Don't call that shit. It was a touchdown, and don't call that shit. Look, Aaron Rodgers is the coach of the Jets. Everyone knows this, and he was on fucking point last night. And I don't care if you don't like him. I love that Aaron Rodgers is my pro quarterback and Shador is my college quarterback, and it's just pure swag and cockiness all day, every day. And that's what I want. That's what I want. I want everybody to try and play at the correct level. And hey, don't call that shit.
Coach JV,
he's such a fucking asshole, dude. He's such a prick, and I love it. I love it. Look, if the quarterback's a nice guy and he's everybody's best friend and shit, you're probably gonna suck.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
With it,
respect.
Beating the Patriots is always fun. That's cool. So I'm glad they won, bro. But the NFL product is so bad right now.
Yeah.
I mean, holy fucking Christ.
It's been a tough 2 weeks. We're going to see if it picks up. But offensively,
73 fucking field. Did you see that number last night? 73 field goals.
Holy shit.
The most in week two. 73 field goals, the most in history.
Jesus.
And a rookie quarterback hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. You could have easily kept Sam Howell in Washington and developed Jaden Daniels. You could have easily kept Russell Wilson busted ass in Denver and developed fucking Bo Nix. You could have started Andy Dalton and developed Bryce Young. Stop just throwing your fucking investment to the wolves and being like, well, figure it out. I mean, fuck, dude. Are we going to develop anybody? Or the reason the game sucks so bad is because they're not developing. They don't practice. They don't do anything anymore. And football is a callous game. If you don't develop a callus and learn how to do it, you're never going to fucking be successful. That's fact.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
The NFL, I don't want to talk about that week shit right now.
Well, let's
Football Friday. Let's go.
Let's fucking go. Our special guest is here, former Colorado and NFL V-back, Lawrence Vickers. Welcome to the show. How you doing?
There he is. What's up, dog?
What's going on, bro?
Man, this is awesome. Like, we can tell me we get to hang out almost every week now.
Hey, man. Yeah. Hey, it's like we back in Boulder again, right?
I love it, dog. Just figuring this is fucking awesome.
Asshole.
Are you going to UCF next week?
Yeah.
You are going?
Yeah. I'm definitely going to be there for that. You know, that's home. That's home now, you know.
We play Thursday night too, so I could easily fly out Friday and just.
You most definitely should. It's definitely going to be.
I might have to make that happen. All right, so we might be doing a fucking show live Friday from fucking Orlando. You never know. We'll have some fucking Mickey Mouse ears as long as they're black and gold. None of that red bullshit. All right,
so it's black and gold.
LV, dude, welcome back to the show. It's so awesome to have you on. We're gonna try and do this every Thursday or Friday moving forward here and be a mainstay. Just right off the bat, dog, what did you think about last week before we get into Baylor?
Come on, man.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, man.
The people need to hear it, though. Tell the people how you feel.
I'm going to tell you this. Look, last week happened exactly like it was supposed to happen. Exactly like I thought it would. But one thing I would say, I thought we was going to get on them a little bit sooner. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like jump on their ass a little bit sooner. But at the end of the day, I just wanted the dub. And as long as we did it down there, and we did it in good fashion, you know, nobody was taking cheap shots, being dirty, you know, but I still seen they had like a little smoke before the game and even after the game with the handshake vibes. I'm going to be honest with you. I wouldn't have shook his fucking hand, man. Fuck that. I ain't shaking your fucking hand. I did the same thing Shador did. Come on, like you want to jump into the conversation. I know what you wanted. Chaz. This is what you was looking for. Bet so, Chaz, come on now. At the end of the game, you know, like we're gonna play the game how the game's supposed to be played. We're gonna have good sportsmanship. Some shit goes undone. I'm not shaking your fucking hand with all that shit you was talking about. And then how you was doing it. Man, no, fuck you. No. At the end of the day, he shook some of the players' hand, which I seen he did. Yeah, but fuck that.
Shador looked at him and said, hey,
I did the same thing in the league, Chaz. You already know. You already know we ain't shaking your fucking hand.
Fuck his hand.
Hey, I love those celebrations, though, especially with those turnovers. Man, how Travis was doing that dig in the ground. Oh, man. I was
the knees and shit, dog.
I was going crazy.
Look, you were a very versatile offensive player. You could just play about anywhere that they put you. I consider myself a pretty versatile guy. I played both ways in the NFL, but I've never done anything like Travis Hunter, dog. Like, have you ever seen anything like 12 in your life?
That's different, bro. That's taking it back to high school. We played like that in high school, bro.
Like for real.
On the field. Come on, bro. He's literally giving you 99 on both ends, bro. Like, How you get 99 on both ends, bro?
You think he can do it in the NFL? Or I'm of the mindset to let him try.
You want me to be honest?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, that's what we
Fucking
do here.
right.
Yeah,
Why
thank
not?
you. Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
Bro, let me say this. In all our years of playing football, you was able to play both sides because you had a little man syndrome, but you just had a big ass body. Bro, you was agile. You could do certain things. You had good feet work. Like, you was big, but you could carry yourself. You could hang with the little dudes. You could do certain shit. Now, they probably would smoke you in speed, but that was just about it. Everything else was
5 yards, I can run with anybody.
you had that with you, right? So what I'm saying is, with him being on one side being super good, it only makes him better on the other side. Did you not see him run Buddy route?
He ran his route, and like the best part about that,
route.
I'm so glad you brought this up. Play that clip real quick, because like Travis said on his podcast, which is pretty funny actually. He does a great job. Excuse me. Travis said on his podcast that Prime walked up to him right before that and was like, "Hey, really focus on your technique here. This is when they start running their crossing routes."
Right.
He's like, "Make sure you have good steps and you open your hips." And Travis was like, "Okay, that's the coaching point I needed." Did it, bam, picked. I mean, shit, dude, that was unbelievable.
Oh man, let me tell you this. That's one thing I watched that game. I said this. I said, Colorado State gonna try to do them damn crossing routes. I knew they was gonna try. Let me tell you this, man. He was drilling down on them shit.
Killing them.
See me? Drilling the whole defense. Like, man, it was Pick City out there. They was frustrated. D-line did good. Ooh, let's talk about 41. Oh my goodness.
Thank you. Thank you. So I called Bentley and watch.
Say, man.
Oh yeah.
41 is fucking grown. Do you hear me?
Grown ass man, dog.
He's grown. He's grown, man.
Oh yeah.
He's grown.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Before we talk about the law firm, that's what I've named Bentley and Green Hill, or Hill Green. Okay, I'll get it right. I'll get it right.
Hill Green. Yeah.
So, how many games do you think CU needs to win for Travis Hunter to win the Heisman? Because I don't think he can win it at 6-6, but I think he can win it at 8-4. I think he can win it at 9-3.
I'll tell you this. If we can get I want double digits. I'm not gonna lie to you. But if we can get 8 to 9 games, he got it.
8-9, yeah.
I agree.
He got it. He got it.
How can you not?
I'm saying this though. Who's playing every defensive play and every offensive play? Who the fuck is doing
and not
that?
just playing, dog. Dominating.
No. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about at a high level. Who's giving Who's giving you 99 on both ends like that? Who's doing that shit?
No one, dog. Like Travis Hunter's the first college guy I've ever been like.
I'm sorry.
I think I'm gonna buy his jersey.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go back to Rod Woodson, right? I'm gonna go back to him, right? Even with Rod Woodson still was a deep DB, right? Man, this man is a wide receiver too, man. Like, even back to Prime. Say, man, this man is a real wide receiver.
Hey, do you think we should let Travis Hunter return punts?
Of course. When he feel it.
I'd love to see.
When he feel it. See those things like that. Things like that is what you call like knocking off the, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get in that turbo mode and you be like, you know what? I feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me go and get this one. Yes.
Just walk up and be like, "Yeah, I'm taking this rep."
I feel this one. Of course, it got to be something that he practices. He gonna have to get in there and practice it a lot. He gonna do that, but to give him a shot when he feel it, yeah, and that could be something to turn him on defensively or offensively. You know, once we touch the ball, man, you know that geek you up even more. Because think about it, it's only one ball. It's only one ball. You know
There's like there's two Travis. So let me ask you this. Here's a good question.
Like,
here's a good question. There's
you
one
know
ball.
what I'm saying? It's only one ball. Everybody don't get to
who
touch
would you take?
It's a way to get him going. You know what I'm saying? It's a way to get him going.
Mm-hmm.
It's a way to get him going.
Receiver Travis Hunter or DB Travis Hunter against each other? Ooh,
Who I'm taking?
Comments. Who would you take? You think
taking-
the receiver wins more or the DB wins more?
The receiver.
I agree.
You're taking the receiver?
Yeah.
How about you, Bill?
I'm taking
the receiver?
on that.
I'm taking a receiver, Travis.
I'm taking him at DB, though.
I'm taking a receiver, Travis.
He's-
I'm taking
Against
DB.
each other, I'm only saying this because look at this. Check this.
Yeah, because they have to play each other. He has to play himself.
He's playing himself, right? All right, so take this into consideration. With him playing himself, he knows his weaknesses. Yeah. I went over your head with that one.
He's a thinker.
He know his weaknesses. He know what route he don't like on defense. And guess what? That's the route he gonna hit him. He knows. Come on, man. We all got certain shit that we don't like. Man,
That's pretty
you
funny.
didn't like people coming at your knees. So a lot of times when you was on offense and you got a chance to get your bookie on, you got your bookie
I was
on.
going after these.
You know that feeling of what you hated.
Yep.
That was the gift that I had on offense with people because I was known for smash mouthing you, but I knew how to get those guys who thought they were super tough. I knew how to loosen them up too. Hit them, man. Nobody want them knees played with. Cut their knees, pause.
Stay off my caps.
Hey, cut their knees, bro, or hit at their ankles. Then I can come back in there and smoke them. But with the ball in my hand, oh yeah, everybody getting it. I'm a whole nother beast with the ball in my hand. That's different. That's a whole nother.
Well, yeah, we got to ask that question.
Yeah.
We need to do a vertical on that one. Would you take receiver Travis against DB Travis and roll with it? So you'll take receiver.
Yeah, man, do a poll. Do a poll.
Yeah, I think I take him as a
Receiver
DB. Honestly.
Travis is winning, bro. We beat you, Chance. We got you, bro.
I agree.
It's 2-1, bro. It's 2-1.
I agree. I think receiver
Hold on, just because it's 2-1 doesn't mean you won. You're gonna need 2 or 3 motherfuckers to get me.
I'm just saying, bro. Hey, bro. We got you. We outnumbered you right now.
That's fair. Bro. That's fair. Well, I mean, honestly, if he can hold up physically, then I think that an open-minded NFL coach would almost be negligent not to play him both ways.
Not to.
Because you could have like a 2-way Hall of Fame player, bro.
I can most
imagine
definitely
that
see
shit?
it. I can most definitely see it. It's been done before. You got he got guys that he can model himself after. He got guys that he know. He got guys that he knows personally that automatically like gets him to a level where he could exceed their levels for sure.
Well, look,
and one
he's
personally in-house, and I'm pretty sure he probably met Charles Wilson before. Like these are guys that did it like to the utmost
Charles
level
Wilson
Hall of Fame.
Travis is
You know
out of
what I'm
breath
saying?
right
They gold jacket guys. They
So
gold
look,
jacket guys.
Well, we'll get off Travis right now. I think he's got to be the Heisman front runner, but he's not. Like the numbers for like the betting for Travis is like I've seen places where it's like he's like negative like 15,000 on Heisman odds, which is crazy to me. So
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think you find that number, you better put some money on it because he's not going to get any worse. That's for goddamn sure. So let's go to the linebackers. Look, you played fullback, you played H-back, you played B-back. You've been known to run through a linebacker's chest. Bentley and Hill Green, the law firm, like I call them, they are fucking playing like absolute animals right now. Great leaders. They are downhill in a hurry. I think the boys from Baylor have a real wake-up call coming to them, thinking they're going to score 30 points in Boulder on these two and that defense. Just talk about what you saw from those two last week and how much of a problem they're giving people.
I'll tell you what I've seen as far as being a runner, right? I looked at it as far as being a runner. Man, seeing somebody come downhill like this, smoking, and when I say smoking, he's coming downhill with a purpose. Both of them. 20 with the rip. I like, bro.
Get that ball.
What I see is them. Sometimes we always say iron sharpen iron. But when you see a guy playing at an exceptionally high level and that's your dog, y'all rock together like we were saying, that brotherhood, man, that only juice you up. It only juice you up. Let me see Chess go out there and get a sack. Or pancakes. Man, I'm like, oh, my turn. I know it's like that energy rubs off, man. It's contagious. Like, like to see somebody every day work just as hard as you and he balling, it's nothing in your mind should tell you that you shouldn't be doing that or more.
I'm going to tell a quick story right now, right? So I think it's Vic's rookie year and my second year with Jets play Cleveland in the preseason. And I'm running out the tunnel when he's turning the corner, like getting warmed up. And I'm like, hey, and he's like, ah! We start freaking out, right? So we're talking to each other and whatnot. So he gets done, he's off the field. I'm in the second half playing guard, and I just rack this linebacker on a pole and crush him. And all I hear from the sideline is Vic go, "Way to go, Chip!" It's on the opposite side of he's on Cleveland's sideline, and I'm with the Jets and shit.
Hey,
like that,
I was proud of you, bro. Like shit, I was proud, bro.
Yeah, man.
I know, bro. I know that transition. I know your heart. If anybody else could do it, bro, you was the perfect person for it, bro. Just coming from up to Witt School. And, bro, I honestly feel like, I know you're going to say no, but I honestly feel like you should have been on my old line too, man.
Dude, that's the thing is I wonder what it would have been like if they would have moved me in college. Because I was a nice D lineman, but shit.
Boy, do you know how crazy that would have been?
Yeah, that would have been. Yeah, I'm telling you, you would have had a real mean motherfucker in front of you.
I would have most definitely wanted you at right. I would have wanted you at right. I would have wanted.
Yep. That, and then put Daniels on the other side.
For sure. Oh man.
No offense, Sarge, but love you, Sarge, but
yeah.
Taking your job.
Man, asshole, bro.
Look, dog. So so we're going back to the Big 12. Right when this move happened, you were like the first person I reached out to because I know it means something to you too.
Yes.
Talk about just Baylor's coming into town, 6 p.m. game. It's going to be raining. It's going to be cold. It's a great atmosphere for CU to put on a show nationally. How excited are you to be back in the Big 12 and playing the Texas team and just feel like
I'm excited about that. Okay. I'm gonna tell you what I'm more excited about. I'm excited about Baylor being Baylor now because then Baylor wasn't that. Like, Baylor was that. But I'm excited about.
Do you remember that loss?
Say it again.
You remember when we went to Waco in 03 and lost?
Bro, I was just telling somebody about that. That was the day Ewu hopped Buddy down. Like
that was the worst day of my entire life.
The worst. Like you lost to Baylor. Shit was real bad for you in the Big 12. People looked at you.
I remember Coach Barnett after the game was just like, I don't really know what to say right now, guys.
He didn't have no words. He didn't have any words, man. He had no words, man. But again, I will say this. I feel like we have the advantage. And I say, you already know you coming from Texas. You know what we got to do. We got to put them in that fastball, move them a little bit, the altitude. We got the altitude on our side. Like, people don't think that shit plays a fact. That shit plays a big fact. A big fact. You remember when we did it to A&M? I think it was A&M came down and fastball ass. Like, that's going to be big in our favor. Our crowd's going to be big in our favor. Like, that shit's going to be smoked. And then it's going to be one of them games that was cold. It's probably cool down there a little bit right now.
Yeah, a little fall brisk. Nice.
Yeah, perfect, man. This is going to be the perfect weather to show that run game a little bit more this week.
They went.
We ain't talking about that. We ain't talking about the old.
They went 19 for 109, 5 yards of carry. You got as an all-timer there, bro. You got to be fucking happy about that.
Hey, bro,
right?
I think we spoke that shit into existence.
See, it's all because of us.
We spoke that shit, bro.
It's all because of us.
We spoke it, bro. We spoke it in true fashion, and I think that's gonna lean over. Hold on, but the shit I will say, check this. Look how the O-line was able to pass protect better because they was going downhill more.
It's almost like if you run the ball, they have to put more people in the box, which opens up the pass.
Just those little play action was hitting a little more. I'm talking about little freshman running back getting his name out there. Let's talk about it. O-line got the game ball. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. Hey, so what? Last week I saw improvement everywhere.
Right.
I don't like the end of the game. I think that they should just run the ball and get it over with. Putting Shador and Travis and people in jeopardy is But I know you're trying to score as many points as possible against the Sheep. So I understand, but I want them to improve at the end of the game and at the beginning of the game. That's my big two things.
Yes.
What do you think they need to improve on moving forward in your eyes?
Just starting faster, meaning as far as when they have a good machine like they do, right? I want them to stack on top of what they did. Meaning, like, whatever they did good last week, continue to do that. Work on the little shit that, because we all have little shit that we need to work on. But do that and show that same intensity and effort. Like, stack it together. You know what I'm saying? Start making that camaraderie come together because it can be contagious. You feel me? Winning is contagious. And I feel like as long as they do that, stick with some of the same game plan. Don't try to put it all on Shador. You know what I'm saying? Let him be able to control the game and operate it like he did. Let him run it a couple times, you know what I'm saying, my bootleg. That way it opened up his passing game even more. You know what I'm saying? Because I think our passing game is crazy. It goes up against nuts. Crazy. Nuts. But I also feel that in order for our pass game to stay where it needs to go, we got to continue to run that ball, let that O-line get more and more confidence, build more and more camaraderie to where they be in sync like it's nothing. You see what I'm saying? And the run game
you can't single cover these receivers.
Say it again.
You can't single cover the receivers. So if they have to commit
we don't have to worry about that. So all we need to do is make sure that we keep pushing that O-line because the better they get, remember I told you, the better O-line get, that means that's the better the D-line is. And in them trenches is where the game is going to always be won or lost at.
Yeah.
Always. It's going to always be won or lost in the trenches because that's the only thing that allows us to even get outside, allows Shador to, be able to stay in the pocket more, even when he do get outside the pocket, still drop dimes. You feel me? That's what it's going to be, bro. And the more we run it, the harder it's going to be for them to even cover them passes. Because once you got to start running about the run game too, that's another problem.
Yeah.
Not to mention all our receivers are a problem.
Every one of them.
Every one of them. And we ain't even touching to the tight end game yet. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
And look, the tight ends, if they're going to be just blockers, that's fine. But they were on the field a lot more last week than the week before. Let me ask you this, Vic. Going forward here, how long do you think it's going to take? I know that a lot of people are going to scoff at this, but I really think that Coach Prime doesn't actually get the respect that he deserves for what he's doing in Boulder. How long do you think it's going to take before this man actually gets his flowers?
You got to realize, man, when you're doing God's work, it's going to be a lot of people not like it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that means that's to say that it ain't about you or the feeling that other people get. It's the job, and he's focused on the job. And within being successful and people liking you, man, hate come with that. Remember, I think I told this to somebody that was online the other day. Man, if they ain't hating, you ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
You feel me?
No doubt.
That's facts, man. That's facts. You got to realize, for somebody to come in and change the whole culture and have other things going on within the organization to where everybody wants to be there regardless of whether we winning or losing. Let's just be honest. The shit is a hell of a show to watch. Period. And I'm just being honest. I done been to other college games before. That shit's amazing in Boulder, man. It's some shit to watch.
Dude, it's nuts. We're going tomorrow.
Man,
I can't even imagine what's going to happen tomorrow.
I couldn't want it to be at a better place. By the time we got our shine, shit, what you mean? By the time we got our shine, I'm never gonna hate on that.
Yeah. Let me ask you.
Yeah, Bailey, get in there.
So so we talked about kind of what Colorado has to do offensively. We mentioned starting for early and getting the passing game going in the run game. Let's focus defensively. What's Colorado got to do defensively to shut down Baylor?
There you go. Went out a little bit. Repeat it one more time.
Ask again, Bailey.
What does Colorado have to do defensively to shut down Baylor?
I'll tell you what. Our DB is gonna have to play good. We're gonna have to disguise coverage. One thing with Baylor, we're not gonna be able to sit in a certain defense and let him get reads. We're gonna have to switch that. You know what I'm talking about? Disguise the coverage a little bit more. Let our D line get loose. I think blitz their ass too. To be honest,
yeah.
You don't want them to get comfortable. You want it as uncomfortable as possible with them coming down to Colorado. Mm-hmm. That's what I feel. So play the shit to our advantage. You know what I'm saying? We got the altitude. We got a nice D line, and we got quick and fast players. I'm talking about, man, I would do that 3-4 shit that Baltimore used to do. Let the big dude be on the outside, the little end on the inside. Let him, man. I'm talking about move
that
the D
NASCAR
line.
shit.
Make it hard. Make it hard, man. Make it hard. Like sometimes you don't have to out physical somebody to make it hard. Just make it uncomfortable for them in all aspects.
So,
don't let
talk
that
about
line
Livingston.
Yeah.
Talk about Livingston. A professional defensive coordinator, came from the NFL, didn't bring any of his coaches with him. Yeah. I mean, what he's done turning this – we were leaky as shit last year, bro. We couldn't stop a nosebleed with the exception of the Nebraska game. Every other game was double digits.
Yeah, but they fixing their mistakes too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be able to have film to see shit and to be able to fix your mistakes. Like, you know, like, come out after the Nebraska game and be able to come correct some of the right. And we all know that crossing route was hard for us. Like, that shit been tearing us up since last year. You know what I'm saying? So to kind of get a grip on that and then have the players playing more freely to where they understand and they moving now, playing. Like, when you understand what you're doing, man, you can play way more freer. You feel me? And I feel like they playing freer. Like, that's how I feel. I feel like they went back, they got on their ass and told them, hey, man, y'all ain't playing y'all full potential. We got out there, we got embarrassed. Let's not go out there and do the same thing twice, and let's work on the mistakes. And I feel like that's what they did.
Yeah, man, we need to enjoy that man as a coach because we're going to have to either pay his ass or they're going to pluck him quick because he's shown just an incredible ability to adapt, and his adjustments at halftime have been outstanding. Only 12 points the entire second half in 3 games. Shit, you're telling me that
this week ain't gonna be no different, man. This week ain't gonna be no different.
4 fucking points in the second half. CU's gonna win a lot of games.
Yes, for sure. And that's the thing, though. We can finish games. We know how to come back. I want us to be able to start good. You know what I'm saying? We get us a good start, man. That's gonna be the missing piece to this shit just coming together, man. Get a good start. Get a good start because we can do all.
All right, you got one more, Bailey, and then we'll do predictions.
You talked about. I wanted to ask you, Ben, getting started early, setting the tone. I think that's huge. We struggle to see that, especially against Colorado State. I was a little bit surprised to see that, but once Shador got punched in the mouth, you really saw the gears start to turn. Kind of talk about seeing that.
Like that's the kind of guy you are, LB. You got to get hit to get woke up. Like, whoa!
For sure.
Shador
like,
gets
I'm actually looking for the first hit, like. Until you get that look, like I have jitteries. Like I was nervous for every game, but then even with that, like that cheap shot, that made him feel like, oh yeah, motherfucker. I feel like he did like this. Oh yeah, motherfucker. Then I got you. It's on. Like I got you. I'm finna show you. You know what I'm saying? So not that I want him to keep taking them fucking hits and have to get turned on. I don't want that. I do not want him to keep taking them motherfuckers. We want him to take as less as possible, man. I want him to come out healthy and just as strong as he did when he started, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, dog. I love it. I love it. People in Colorado are like, I call this place Hobby Town, and it is. Yes. But it's
different, bro. It's a different place, Chaz.
It's totally different.
If you haven't experienced that, for motherfuckers watching, if you haven't experienced that shit, that's some shit that you have to experience right fucking
Hobby
Town.
So I'm really apparently I'm intimidating and people are scared of me and they don't understand why I'm so passionate and loud. And I'm like, just wait until you get all of us in the same place together.
They don't want that. They don't
why I am the way I am.
Man, it's just like we never left, bro. And
we can go back to
that. We can always go back to that shit, bro. That brotherhood shit will never change. The wins gonna make it better for them. Them being together this year, fighting, going through the little shit, and I think the more wins they put together, the more it's gonna come together. And I want to hear that fucking fight song, man. I want to hear that
bro.
Fight
well,
song.
Look, after they get that dub, I'll make sure to go in and fucking get the vocals warmed up for everybody.
Got to, man. You got to sing that shit like it's your last song ever.
All right, prediction time. What are you doing? What are you taking? What's the score?
I got a prediction last week. I feel like it's gonna be. I feel like as long as they don't get 21, we good. I feel like we're gonna have. I see us into that. I see us 28 to 35 range, somewhere in there.
So 28, 17.
I take 30. 31 and something to 17. I'll take that.
31-17 Buffs. I'll take it. I will also take the Buffs. I'm going to say the Buffs win. Let's say 27 to 17. I'll take that. How about you, Bailey?
I got Colorado 24-14, kind of a low scoring, run the ball. Colorado's defense is going to set the tone like they did last week. That's what I got, 24-14.
I fucking dig this. All right, Vic. Anything else?
No, those extra 3 points are at the end. That's just an extra field goal they tried to kick at the end. That's all.
That's okay.
I'll take it.
All right, brother. Enjoy your day. I know you'll be
fellas.
hard for tomorrow. I'll call you on Monday, talk business, and then we'll be back next week.
Love,
maybe
fellas.
from Orlando.
Let's go.
Lawrence Vickers,
Go
man,
Bucks!
appreciate you, brother. Go Bucks!
Go Bucks. Thank you for joining me. That was awesome.
He is the absolute shit.
He brings the juice every single Friday. I love it.
Every Friday, dog. I just want to run through a fucking wall. I mean, look, you have to understand, like, people are always like, why are you so intense? Why do you love football so much? I'm like, I went to a football school.
Mm-hmm.
It was bred into me. I like this shit. It's supposed to be fun. So, look, I'm looking forward to Saturday. We got a bunch of Dungeon family going up. We've got like 5 kids going to CU, a bunch of kids going to Stillwater. We got guys going to Norman, CSU again, all over the place. So excited to say the least. Thanks to everybody in the views today. We appreciate it. Super chats and stuffs are open. We'll be back on Monday with more to react to. Bailey, good shit, dog.
Hey, great show. Friday show, pregame show. Huge game tomorrow. I can't wait to see it. Colorado's Big 12 opener against Baylor. And I think CU is going to go in there and get one in an ugly defensive running the ball type game. I can't wait to see what happens. And we'll be right here back here on Monday to break it all down. Matt, any closing thoughts before we get out of here?
Yeah, man. Fuck Baylor. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Lock the gates, baby. Lock the fucking gates. Let's go.
Fucking gates. We'll see y'all on Monday.
Hey, we need a Lock the Gates t-shirt.
Yeah.
Hey, did you see that fucking Will Compton? I'm calling you out, dog. You got to come on the show and explain why you stole the Lock the Gates shit from me and put it on the fucking CU hype video when we came to Lincoln. He said in it, we're going to lock the gates on these boys. You didn't hear me say it. You didn't hear me say that. You didn't hear my speech that I posted 150 times. Shit. Lock the gates, motherfucker.
Lock the fucking gates. We'll
T-shirt.
see y'all.
T-shirt.
Yep. See y'all. Peace.